We're sketchily pushing this thing in here. Have to jack up the rear end of the car because these wheels will not move with the hubs all messed up. So it's kind of a little sketchy what we're doing, but are you having fun?
Yeah, sure. Pushing turds around.
Yeah, pushing the turd out.
In?
This thing looks...
No, this is sucking a turd back up.
This is all the way in now. There's so much crap like all over it. There's a gas tank in the engine bay. There's quite a bit of stuff left to do on this thing. Dude, this thing's so torn apart, but there's still so much stuff to take off of it. And then start sanding, getting rid of all this rust. I have to go through and pretty much any bolt hole I want to use in there, I've got to go run a bolt through it like a few times to get all the rust out of the threads. We're probably going to be welding up all of these holes where the over fenders were before. The previous person apparently put like 5 different sets of over fenders on here and drilled like holes all over the place, dude. It's kind of like ridiculous. It is time to get started. The car has been sitting for so long. There's actually plants growing inside the windowsill here. Like, what did this car do to somebody? There's such ghetto stuff, like literally. Go doing this side, and this is what it looks like before. I probably should have done that on the other one. It's just murky, nasty. I mean, there's like a fat glob of just water sitting in there. By the way, the reason that I'm going through and cleaning this is so when we go to Scotch-Brite and sand, it's not going to be so difficult, because if you're going and sanding, you're sanding away dirt, which is going to clog up the pads. So I'm going to douse it up and then get started. Thing is so dirty. It is so crazy. This is clean. It's honestly like so surprising how much dirt was on this car. I knew the last time that this car was registered was 2005, but holy cow, I think it has been sitting since 2005 without anything in it. I'm just trying to figure out how much time this is actually gonna take. So for right now, I'm actually gonna go home, but that's not gonna be the end of this video. I'm gonna kick back on this tomorrow. My buddy Gerber's coming over. I've got Zach doing some welding.
The next day.
Wild Gerber has appeared.
Hey, what's up?
To help out today. And this battery's almost dead, which kind of sucks. And now we have a new light in here, so it's actually, you're able to see. It doesn't really look like I cleaned in here, but I did. We've got the wire wheel attachment on an angle grinder today to cut down some of the rust. We've got the vacuum of destiny over there to clean out the plant life that has started to grow inside of here. And then we're gonna start wiping down the body of the car, scraping all this
Dude, look at that.
plant life in there.
So gross. Got a whole garden growing in here.
You want to eat those Brussels sprouts?
Yeah, can we save them for some tea or something?
I think you get high if you did that.
Oh, really? No, let's not do that.
You ready, kid? Clean it up in there?
Yeah.
We just got it all cleaned up in here. Next step is to go in and start wire wheeling some of those rust spots I was showing you before. There's just tons of it in there. We're gonna be doing two things. We're gonna be doing the wire wheel on some spots that's hard to get to with the flap disc. And then on these flat areas, we're gonna be doing a flapper disc just so it doesn't like put a bunch of hard coarse marks in the paint.
Daniel, is there food here yet?
I don't know, let's go see.
I'm hungry, dude.
Let's see where the food's at. 5 minutes ago. They are almost here actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Good.
Closing in. It's a good thing we got safety glasses because those things got really dirty. Like super fast.
That's why I told you to
I
get
know,
them.
that would have all been in my eyes. Yuck. I guess I could do these.
Remember our last session when we had the safety meeting and we didn't use any safety stuff at all?
We did not use any safety devices at all.
We learned.
0.
We learned from getting debris in our eyes.
Yeah, and hacking up a lung too. But we didn't put those on yet, huh?
Oh no. Well, they're here. They're here.
That's closer than
it's
last
close enough.
Closer than last time for sure. Trunk cleaned out and we are ready to start cleaning in here. This thing is freaking dirty.
Did you just say that my face needs cleaning?
No, my space.
You said clean it in here and then
Oh,
you pointed
shit.
right to my face.
Hold this, yes, exactly what I was saying. Yeah, this thing is like dirtier than freaking Jake's car by a mile. Right now what we're going through and doing is cleaning off the sides so that before we start sanding, we're not sanding down all of this green. Dang, it looks so green on the camera. All this green. Yeah, this thing is so nasty.
Look at those wheels.
Look at these wheels. Yeah.
These are custom chrome peel.
Ooh, give them a little. Ooh,
You can only get these
from Infinity.
from Japan.
Holy crap, that took some sweat equity right there. That was, we put a lot of time into that. Derby here, smashing it out, and this thing is just about ready for primer, right?
Now we gotta do the trunk.
Time for the trunk.
Yeah, it is.
I didn't say it's all bare metal. Zach ended up finishing up all of the welding he was doing. We filled up all the holes from the previous owner's crazy wide body experiment of, I don't know how many wide body panels they put on this, but it looks like they literally just went through and drilled the panels in like 4 times. I don't know, it's pretty ridiculous. Another thing Zach did. Zach hooked it up and welded this thing. This bottom right here used to like flap around. Now the core support's nice and sturdy on here. So that's all done, which is awesome. Next up, I gotta go and sand the entire car.